Well, we start tonight, and in the last few years, the Yakima Domestic Violence Coalition has been trying to protect victims and stop this issue at its core.
That's right, JKO, and today they celebrated 4 years of discussions, actions, and changes in our community regarding this issue. Let me tell you more.
There was no playbook when we thought of the idea of a DV coalition for the city of Yakima, or at least for the Yakima area. We've certainly expanded well beyond the city's reach.
So I think we should be very proud that we really took ownership and knew we wanted to make a difference, and that's, I think, what is evident today.
This group has grown. There are members that we have lost along the way, but perhaps their original agency is still here. There are agencies that we have lost along the way, but then we have new folks here as well.
The panel, which consisted of law enforcement officers, educators, judges, prosecutors, and community leaders, opened up about what visible impact the coalition has inspired.
So we implemented things like 3-day follow-ups 4 years ago. And so our officers had never been asked to go back out to a house and just check in with somebody.
For that. But it does feel like there's an increase in filing of protection orders. And I know that because we will, on occasion, have overflow or additional dockets because there's just so many.
They also reviewed what they said when the coalition started 4 years ago.
Things are going to get worse before we see them get better, and I think the YWCA is a great example of that. We were initially, back then, answering probably 300 or 400 calls a month. Now we answer over 1,000 calls a month. So that doesn't necessarily, to me, mean there's more domestic violence. I think more people are willing to come forward because they see what's happening in the community.
Everyone on the board emphasized that domestic violence doesn't just affect the victim, but everyone they interact with.
Beforehand. I mean, I think that it's sometimes easy for some people to think, well, that happens behind closed doors between two people and that's their problem. But it really is a problem that impacts everybody, impacts all aspects of our life.
The coalition has grown exponentially throughout the years, and they are ready to continue to work hard for the victims and for the community, JKO.
Well, thanks very much, John. And do you think domestic violence incidents have decreased in the last 4 years? That's the question we asked in today's viewer poll. You can scan the QR code on your screen or go to either our social media pages or our website to cast your vote. The poll is set to end at 5:40 tonight, so make sure to get your votes in. And make sure to tell us why you voted in the comments section on our Facebook post. We'll have the results for you in our 6 p.m. newscast, but it looks pretty overwhelmingly that the answer is no.